Hello, my lovely little morning doves. So, as you may know, I haven't been on in a little over a week, which I know is not the way I usually do things here. I usually try to get a new video out for you guys every week, but things have been a little hectic and a little crazy lately, and as the title suggests, this will not only be a Q&A video, I am going to update you on some of the things that are going on in my life. First and foremost, I have had a loss in my family. I'm not going to go into it or anything. It's not important. Well, not to you, but it's been really big for my family, and so I've been spending as much time as I can with them, and we're grieving right now. So that's probably the biggest thing. That's the biggest reason that I haven't, been able to get on camera. I've also got a new job, which is a much happier thing to announce. I really enjoy it. I'm working at a craft store, just kind of a part-time retail job, nothing super fancy, but I really do like it, and it's helping pay the bills, so that's also good. I am also trying to find time to work on the taxidermy video and the new cover video, but like I said before, I don't really know how to use this new equipment for the cover video yet. I'm borrowing a microphone from my brother, and I'm still figuring out how to make that work with my Mac, if that is a possible thing. And of course the taxidermy video really just is going to be a day that I don't have work or anything, that I can really sit down and just film it all at once. That's the biggest thing for that. So once I have that opportunity, I will definitely do it. But until then, here is the Q&A video. So I've got some questions saved here on my phone, and I'm going to answer them for you guys, and I'm really glad that you guys sent me some questions, so let's get started. So the first question comes from Neo Renegade 7. Hi. It says, being shy in school, what did you do to build your confidence up? I struggle with this ever since I was young in various situations that I've had to experience. Well, thank you for the question, and I think the biggest thing, and I know it's probably going to sound really dumb, but fake it till you make it. Pretending to be confident when you're not is probably the best way to actually build confidence, and I have done it a lot. In fact, most times when I seem most confident is when I'm feeling most insecure about something. It's a good way to get through tough situations, and that was a really big thing for me. Another huge thing for building my confidence was kind of becoming myself, or really growing into the person that I wanted to be, because all throughout my younger school years I really didn't have a huge sense of style or self or anything in particular. I had friends, and I had a pretty average social life, but I was very shy and very introverted and not very, there wasn't really much that I thought was special about myself. When I got into college, I started experimenting with my style and with how I wanted to present myself, and I suddenly found that not only was it really fun to play around with how I looked and to wear makeup and do my hair different and wear different clothes, people really responded to it because they could tell that I was happy and I was more comfortable in my own skin, and I think people really can respond to that, and they'll feel that confidence coming off of you. When you feel good about yourself, people will feel good about you too, hopefully. I know that's not always the case, but yeah. So that was a really big thing for me too, and the more that I kind of experiment with how I look and how I want to be kind of presented to society, I think the better I feel about myself, regardless of whether or not it's everyone's cup of tea. I hope that answers your question. Alright, I've got 2 questions from Dreaming Spirits. The first is, what is your favorite and least favorite thing on YouTube? I guess my favorite thing on YouTube would be just how easy it is to interact with people. I don't know if that's does that count? I like that I can interact with you guys as viewers, and I also like that I can, interact with other people that I view. So I just like that it's such an open place where not only can you seek entertainment and find things that you're interested in to watch, but you can also connect with the people who you're watching, and possibly who are watching you if you are like me and you're on YouTube. It's a really cool and interactive experience, and I think that's really nice. And of course that comes with downsides, so I guess my least favorite thing would be all of the horrible people that use the anonymity of YouTube to abuse other people. This next question actually also comes from Neo Renegade 7. Thank you for leaving more than one. And it says, what inspiration and or ideas do you use for your makeup? I see you do some pretty beautiful styles and was curious. Thank you for the question. I really like this one. My makeup preferences change quite a lot. I go through phases where I wear very little makeup, like right now actually. Lately, if I try to do makeup, it doesn't come out the way I want it to, and I've liked the way I look with very little makeup. So lately, it's just been bare minimum eyeshadow, a little cover up, and putting on my eyebrows so that they're kind of a reddish color like my hair. But I'll also go through phases where I want to wear a crazy awesome winged cat eye and dark lipstick every single day. It usually is a few weeks at a time. So for a few weeks I'll just be really into like red lipstick and a classic cat eye, and I think that initially when I first started wearing makeup like that was really inspired by the original Morticia Addams, Carolyn Jones, and Dita Von Teese, who is just friggin' gorgeous and super inspiring as a beauty icon and as a woman in general. YouTubers inspire my makeup a lot. I did a lot of makeup kind of like Black Friday for a while, where I had really heavy eye looks and black lips, and I really think that's a beautiful way to go. Yeah, I take a lot of my inspiration from other people who do makeup, and usually I just kind of go with it and try to make it work for my own personal features, because obviously everyone's got a different face, so you've got to kind of tweak it to work, which is why I usually have the kind of interesting V on the edge of my cat eye liner if I do that. But yeah, I really enjoy messing around with makeup and playing with it and experimenting with it all the time. So yeah, sometimes it just kind of comes out of nowhere. But I think I just take a lot of inspiration from what I see every day on YouTube and on Instagram and in the world in real life. And the last question I have to answer is from a person named Oliver. Hello, Oliver. Let's see. What made you decide to get into YouTube? Was it something you wanted to do for a while, or did you just randomly decide to do it? I have wanted to get into YouTube for quite a while now. It was something that I was interested in for quite a few years. First, I really didn't do anything with it because I didn't really have anything to say or do. And yeah, it was something that was really interesting when YouTube was first kind of starting out, but there was very little that I thought, I could contribute. And then as I kind of got into watching beauty bloggers, and especially the alternative people here on YouTube who I really enjoy watching, I was thinking a lot to myself that I would like to see more content in that vein of kind of alternative or gothic subculture type content. And as I became more aware of my own interest in that lifestyle anyways, I thought, well, if I want more content like that, why don't I make it? Why don't I try it out? And then the more that I watched other YouTubers like Of Herbs and Altars and Toxic Tears and Black Friday and all of the other lovely, bigger alternative YouTubers, I thought, it seemed like that they were having a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed the content that they were creating, and I thought I would like to try that too. And then I did, and once I started uploading fairly regularly, my following started growing really quickly, and I was really surprised that people responded so well, and it's just kind of gone from there. And then here we are with well over 1,000 of you. Well over. There's 1,030. That's well over, but it's just really exciting to me, and it's something that I enjoy doing, and I really like interacting with you guys. So anyway, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope I answered your questions adequately. If you have any more questions for me, I would love to save them up for another Q&A video, so please leave them in the comment section below in my DM on Instagram, Snapchat it to me. I don't care. Like, wherever you feel like leaving me a question, you go right on ahead. All of my social media will be in the description below. And hopefully the next one will either be a new cover video or that taxidermy video. I am trying really hard to find the time to do those. And if not, I will figure something else out. But I'm going to try really hard to keep on top of the schedule now that things are kind of starting to calm down a little bit and I'm getting into the groove of my new job and all of that jazz. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and or weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!